Yeah, hi, good morning, everyone. Can you see my screen? Okay. Okay. In last session, just we discussed about what? Azure Active Directory. How to manage the permission in, where is that? Resource group level. Next, resource level. Now I'm going to show you how to manage the permission in subscription level. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Next. Now click on Azure Active Directory. Okay. Yeah. Create one user. Okay. Create one user. The username just I am passing super admin. Super admin. SharePoint at the rate of 12345. Okay, super admin is what? Normal user in Active Directory. Wait a bit. Okay. Yeah, this is the super admin. Now go to subscription. Okay, Visual Studio Enterprise subscription. Now navigate to IAM. Okay, add role assignment. Okay, yeah, owner. Okay, owner permissions. Okay, whom we need to give the owner permission? So yeah, super admin. Select it. Replace assign. Okay, yeah. Now go to incognito mode. Okay, portal.azure.com. Okay, yeah, super admin at the rate of default domain. Okay, as you know that already, default domain is what? Your email dot on Microsoft.com. Users, yeah, click on super admin. Copy, paste it, connect. Okay, yeah, SharePoint at the rate of 12345. Yeah, initially it will ask you to change the password. Yeah, sign in. Okay. Yeah. Login, view, doc, operate. See, this is how we will able to access with super admin account. Now, admin is the owner of subscription. Okay, he is the owner of subscription. Now tell me, can he able to create new resource groups? Yes or no? New resource groups.
Yes.
Yes, he can create it, right? Let's try how to do that. Now navigate to resource group. Okay, at present, we have only three resource groups. Let's see, create .NET 2022-RG. Okay, hit on review plus create it. Yes. Yeah, refresh. See .NET 2022-RG. Right. So this is how we will able to manage the permissions inside level, sorry, resource group level, resource level, and subscription level. Okay. Yeah. So far, this is how we can create the users and manage the permissions in Azure AAD. Right. Next, apart from that, did you observe every time the default domain is what? My email dot on Microsoft.com. Okay, in real time, same thing we can see like TCS.com, okay, Wipro.com, Cognizant.com in such way that, right? Yeah, so how can you do that? So in order to add our custom domain, we can add it directly, okay, or else we can also create what? Separate tenant, okay? Yeah, tenant into the sense, so this is the tenant ID. Okay, if we want to add new tenant, add manage tenants. See, at present we have this is the only one tenant. Okay, create separate tenant. One subscription will have n number of tenants. Okay, here mention the organization name and the organization. You can mention on Microsoft.com. Okay, also review plus create it. Okay, it doesn't make sense whether you create separate tenant or that is not a matter. Now directly I'm going to add what is that domain. How to add the domain is there is a custom domain. Okay, there is a custom domain. Okay, see, this is the domain. Initially we have only one domain, my email dot on Microsoft.com. Okay, that's why if I create any user, for example, just now I have created one user called superadmin, superadmin at the rate of my email dot on Microsoft.com. Right now, I would like to add my custom domain. Okay, as you know that already earlier we have discussed, I have purchased the one domain in GoDaddy. Go to GoDaddy. Yeah, I logged in with my credentials. Okay, yeah, now you can go and purchase it directly, any domain. Mention the domain. For example, I need Hyderabad TCS.com. If the domain is available, you can go and purchase it. Yes, it is available, Hyderabad TCS.com. The cost of this domain is, including GST and all, it will go to 500 rupees. Okay, yeah, happily you can use it. Next, already I purchased the domain. The domain name is aluminitechnologies.com. Now, I am going to what? My products. Okay, yeah, domains. Okay, aluminitechnologies.com. Okay, yeah. So here, manage DNS. See guys, these are all the entries, DNS entries managed by GoDaddy. By default, when you purchase the domain, by default, you will get these many entries. Okay, by default, these many entries. Clear? So, once you got all these DNS entries, these DNS servers are managed by GoDaddy. Okay, my domain is what? alimilitechnologies.com. So how to register that one? Now add custom domain. Okay, mention alimilitechnologies.com. Copy and paste it. Okay, add domain. See, I added the domain. We have transaction record and MX record. What is the transaction record and MX record? Transaction record like domain, MX record like Exchange server. This is SMA Exchange server. You people are using Outlook and all, right? That is the server. Let's say go and check what is the transaction record. Okay, what it is saying? This is the DNS text. Transaction record sets a domain administrator. Okay, enter text into domain name. Okay, yeah. So the transaction record was originally intended to place for add the domains. So what about yeah? So you can open anything. Yeah, transaction record type of domain naming system, DNS record. So that contains text information for source outside of the domain. Okay. Yeah, you add these records to your domain settings. So you can use transaction record for various purpose. Okay, Google uses them verify the domain ownership and ensure that email security. Two things. What about MX record? Okay, MX record is what? See, this is the DNS mail exchange server. Okay, it records direct to email server. Okay, the MX records indicate how email messages should be routed to what is that? Accordance with simple steps. Okay, yeah, forget about it. Currently, we are pointing out what? DNS record. Okay, yeah. Now, I have added. Now add the transaction record. Where should I register? In GoDaddy. Okay, add. Here I am giving what? Transaction record. Name. Name is this is the one. Okay, value. This is the one. Okay, default is what? Custom 600 seconds. So within 600 seconds, you should be propagate. Okay, yeah. Next, add this record. Okay, record is added. Okay, record is added. Okay, record is added. Now go on verify. See, it got added. Verification is successful. See, another transaction record has been added. Right now, can I create the users with these extensions? Why not? Now go to users. Okay, yeah, already I'm going to delete these users. Unnecessarily confusion. Yeah, I will leave it user one. Okay, yeah, delete. Now create new user. So this time I am giving shaker at the rate of aluminitechnologies.com. Okay, shaker at the rate of aluminitechnologies.com. Okay, yeah. So name is shaker. Password SharePoint at the rate of 12345. Create. Okay, yeah. Next, go sign as a different user. I mean, go to incognito mode. Portal.azure.com. See, shaker at the rate of aluminitechnologies.com. Okay, yeah. SharePoint at the rate of 12345. Yeah, initially it will ask you to change the password. SharePoint at the rate of 12345. 12345. Okay, sign in. Yeah. Okay, this is the Active Directory. Go to settings, advanced views, document. Did you observe? This user doesn't have the permission. Just he is the part of Azure Active Directory. That's why if I create, click on resource groups and all, it is appearing nothing. Okay, it displays nothing. All right. So how to manage the permission? Simple. Go to same subscription. Okay, Visual Studio Enterprise subscription, IAM. Okay, add role assignment. Okay, owner permission. Okay, select members. Who is that? Shaker. Select, hit on review place, assign. Okay, yeah. Now same. I'm not going to do anything. Are you able to hear me, guys? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now the moment if you go on refresh, see by default you'll get the permission. I am able to see all the items. Right? If I go and verify resource groups, still it is reflecting. Refresh one time. See, all the resources are appearing. Okay, can I create one resource group using my custom domain, my new user? Yes. So create. I am giving Java-RG. Java-RG. Hit on review plus create it. Yes, create. Okay, yeah, refresh. See Java-RG. So this is how we can manage permissions in Azure Active Directory. So far, what did we discuss? We created three types of users and managed the permission in subscription level, resource group level, resource level. Okay. Also, we created custom domain, that is aluminitechnologies.com, and we have added one user. For that user, we manage the permission at subscription level, that is owner types of permission. And when I try to access it, I am able to access, what is that? This Azure portal with, what is that? Owner permission at subscription level. Okay. Yeah. Next, so far we discussed about different type of things in Azure Active Directory. Now I'm going to show you how to implement multi-factor authentication. Okay, so what is the multi-factor authentication? Okay, so before that, could you please download anyone this app from your device? So the device is Microsoft Authenticated app. Authenticated app. Anyone? Microsoft Authenticator or Authenticator. Something would be there. Uh, please download app. Anyone? Okay, go to Play Store and type it. Let me know once you have downloaded. That is mandatory.
Nice, Vijay. You want to log in also?
No, download one app.
Oh, yeah, we downloaded.
Oh, you have downloaded, right? One
Yeah.
second, I will configure here. Okay, yeah. Now, see, this is the thing, right? And now navigate to Azure Active Directory. Okay, users. To implement multi-factor authentication, here we can highlight all the users. Okay, highlight all the users, and there is a what for multi-factor authentication. Okay, for all the users at a time, you can implement multi-factor authentication. So before going for that, what is the multi-factor authentication? See, multi-factor authentication is two levels of authentication. It's a two levels of authentication. Okay, it adds another layer of security for your app. It adds another layer of security for our app application. Okay, if you implement multi-factor authentication 99.95%, okay, we can protect the data, we can protect the services from cyber security attacks. Okay, you know, in COVID duration, COVID time, so around 70% companies, okay, 70% companies experience it with cyber attacks. Okay, as per Verizon report, 70% of companies in COVID duration, they experienced with cyber attacks in their data centers. And so, yeah, if I implement multi-factor authentication, 99.95%, what is that? We can protect the services or application from cyber security attacks. Okay, yeah. So have a look. Cyber multi-factor authentication in the sense, even online SBI.com also nowadays they are implementing multi-factor authentication. So this is one level of authentication I am using. Okay. Uh, yeah. This is one level authentication. Just I am passing username and password. Sign in. Yes. So here it is showing login second factor authentication. Second factor in the sense multi-factor authentication. Okay. It is adding additional security layer for your app. Okay. So this is the one. Here also they mentioned State Bank of India representative. It will send what is that mobile for your personal information. Okay. Yeah, that is high secure password. So this is you are receiving SMS 6-digit OTP. Same, it will be generated in by using what is that Microsoft Authenticated app. Okay, yeah, I'm closing it. Now, how to implement? I am going to implement for AZ-user one. Now, for use multi-factor authentication. Okay, AZ-user one. Okay, enable. Okay, enable multi-factor authentication. Yes, highlight. So the moment when you enable, here it is showing what? You can disable if required. Okay, yeah, next, highlight. Here we have what? Service settings. Hit on service settings. See, how do you want to validate it? Would you like to get SMS? Would you like to get through mobile app? Would you like to verify your mobile app have hardware token? That is up to you. So you can use anything. I'm using these two. Save it. Okay, yes. Now go to incognito mode. Portal.azure.com. Okay, access this user. Copy, paste it. Okay, yeah. SharePoint hash 12345. This is first level authentication. Okay, first level authentication. See, help us protect your account. Next. Okay, so my Microsoft Authenticator app. So download it. I hope one of you downloaded, right? Yeah. Now next, see in our app. Okay, you will get three options, right? So one is Microsoft account. Second one is school account. Third one is others. Just choose others. Whoever is install this app in your mobile device. Have you scanned this one? Anyone? Can you confirm? Yeah.
Yes, I
Anyone?
have.
Yeah, you have scanned it, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, click on next. I think you have got one alert, right?
Mm,
Yeah, just
yes,
approve it.
approve.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
did.
yeah. The moment when you upload, automatically see notification is approved, right? Yeah, click on next. Okay, done. Okay, next. That's why did you observe nowadays? Yeah, approve signing request. Did you approve? Can you approve it again?
I just did.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, the moment when you upload, automatically it will take us to what? Our application. Why it's showing. Okay, yeah, user one. See, he is able to access it. Now what I will do now, I will close it again. Again open. Incognito mode. Portal.azure.com. Okay, paste that ID. I am passing first level authentication. SharePoint #12345. So for second level authentication, it sends notification to device. The moment when you approve, then automatically it will navigate to our application. Next, sign in. Yes, it is looking for approval. So open your Microsoft Authenticated app and approve it. See, it has been approved. Yes, sign in. I'm able to access the application. Okay, do you know nowadays Cognizant, I'm not sure about other companies, Cognizant, to download the offer letters, you have to use this authenticated app, guys. Okay, so you are sending your documentations, right? Your email ID and mobile number. So they will register with your mobile number. They will ask you the offer letter instructions before downloading it. Download this Microsoft Authenticated app with register mobile number. Okay, so to open it, immediately you will get alert like this. When you upload it, then Cognizant offer letter would be downloaded. Okay, yeah. So this is how we can implement what? Multi-factor authentication. So for more information, I am going for azure.microsoft.com. Okay, just type multi-factor authentication. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. So this is the one. See, what is the help protect your users and data? Okay, Azure Active Directory. Okay, Azure Active Directory, part of Microsoft Entra. Okay, so Entra is the separate URL. I will let you know. Okay, it's an enterprise identity service that provides single sign-on and multi-factor authentication. Okay, as he said, it is against of 99.99%. It is secure for cyber security attacks. Sorry, I mentioned 90.95. It's 99. Okay, sorry for that. So 99.99 percentage. Okay, yeah. Next, what are the advantages of this multi-factor authentication? So you can access single sign-on and the conditional access. Conditional access in the sense, if your portal is inactive for 15 minutes, you are not performing anything, then automatically it will re-authenticate it. Okay, yeah. Next, so single identity control. What is that? Plan grants full visibility and control your environment. Next, governance ensure that right people have right access and only when they need it. Okay, these are advantages of what is that Azure Active Directory. So this is important. Why? Because if you go for AWS, okay, Azure or GCP, Google Cloud, without Active Directory, there is no cloud. Okay, they have their own directories, but Azure Active Directory is very, 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 very popular in the market. Okay, you can even you might have not heard about it other than Azure Active Directory in the market. Okay, so uh, uh, AWS tightly integrated with the Active Directory itself that is provided by Microsoft. GCP they have their own directory still that is failure in the market, and Active Directory is popular. Okay, so the concepts are same if we go for any cloud, right? Yeah, next. So this is about what? How to implement multi-factor authentication. Okay, right? Yeah. So in the home page itself, it is showing I have 3 users, one group, 33 applications, 5 devices which I have connected. Okay, yeah. Next, this is about what? Azure Active Directory. See, if you are Azure Active Directory administrator, you people can reset the password. For example, I am the Azure Active Directory administrator, so this user is logged. So can I unlock it? Why not? See, here we can reset the password. Okay, just click on user, reset the password. I can share fresh password. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Okay, if you want to disable, revoke the permissions. Okay, revoke the permission in the sense, assume that Shekhar left the company. So I can revoke it. So you will not able to access anything related to organization applications. Okay, yeah. So this is about what? How to add our custom domain and how to create the users with custom domains. Now I am going to remove the my domain or else it would be charges. You people try to purchase it and verify. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to delete it. Just highlight, delete. Okay. So one Active Directory will have n number of domains. Okay. That is depends on organization requirement. So it is deleting.
Can I go ahead and remove that account from Authenticator?
Yeah, you can remove it. No issues.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it is deleting. Refresh. Yeah, so yeah, it's done. Okay, yeah. So this is the default domain. Don't try to delete it. So to delete also, what it is disabled. Why? Because at least one domain would be there for Active Directory. That's why it is disabled. Okay, yeah. This is about what? ID. Okay, next another very important topic in Azure is networking. Okay, so what is that? Networking. Okay, before starting the networking, just I want to mention one more point here. Coming to the single sign-on. Okay, single sign-on in the sense that is built-in functionality which nowadays we are coming. For example, you people are, if you are real-time employees, okay, now organization will provide one laptop, right? So when you access, what is that? Your laptop with your credentials. For example, Shaker TCS at the rate of 123.com. So with the same credentials will carry forward to open another applications in the organization. For example, after login with my credentials, this laptop, so I can open Outlook without passing the credentials, and the Skype for Business, and I can able to open my what is that, MS Teams, okay, other MS Office, okay, Exchange server, and a SharePoint server, and etc etc. So are you passing these many times credentials in organization? No. So why? Because this is a single sign-on. What is the single sign-on? You need not pass multiple times your credentials to access the applications within the organization. Okay, best example, go to Gmail. Okay, this is my account. Already I passed username and password so that I'm able to access my Gmail account. If I click on here, see all these applications I can access without passing the credentials again and again. Okay, for example, I'm going to open Google Drive. Did I pass the credentials? No. So Google Drive link is appearing. So same way, if go here, I would like to verify what is that? Maps. So did I pass the credentials? No. Still, I am able to access with my credentials itself. Okay. Now, same way, go here. I'm opening Google Classroom. Still, I am able to access all Google Classroom links. Okay. This is, we will call it as what? What is that? Single sign-on. Same way, to purchase it. Okay. Have a look here. Go to Active Directory. There is a enterprise applications. You can purchase the Office 365 new application. See, cloud platform, AWS, sorry, okay, Google, Oracle, SAP, all we can use Active Directory. Now, Office 365 is there. Yeah, Office 365. The moment when I click on it, see, link it to single sign. Automatically, it will connect it. But you need to purchase it. Okay, if you people are using separate Twitter account, okay, Twitter. So this is the one Twitter. Okay, you can use this one. Like Cisco WebEx meetings you are using, WebEx. See, if people are scheduling the meetings in our organization. Okay, when you are scheduling the meeting, when you are opening the Cisco WebEx meeting, is it asking any credentials? No, because of background they have configured single sign-on. See, this is the single sign-on work. So after scheduling the meeting, see, people are typing the what is that? Recipients, okay, attendees, okay. When you type it, automatically they are prompting. These users are coming from Active Directory because they integrated Active Directory with your app with single sign-on. Okay, that is built in nowadays. You would need not require any special kind of configuration. Okay, yeah. So this is about what? single sign-on implementation in Azure Active Directory. Only you have to purchase the apps, that's it. Okay, yeah, next very important topic is networking. What is the networking? See, networking is a very core component in Azure. Networking is a what? Core service in Azure. Okay, networking in the sense we can create two types of network. One is public. Whatever the things we have discussed so far, that is what public. Okay, other one is private. Private in the sense within the corporate network, we will able to access the services. Okay, what is that? Within corporate network, we will able to access the services in Azure. Okay, within the organizations, Azure services can be accessible. Okay, this is about what? Networking. Clear? Okay. Okay, yeah, this is about what? How to configure what? Network. What is the network? Next, in other words, we can say networking is a fundamental block of, okay, fundamental block of virtual private network. Virtual private network. Did you observe any time while I am creating the VM? Okay, while I am creating the VM, by default I am choosing default networking. Default networking. Default networking, it will come along with resource group. For example, my resource group is .NET -RG -VNet. VNet means virtual network. So this is the virtual network. Okay, under that it will create one subnet. What is that subnet? If you observe, by default subnet name is default subnet. Under that it is assigning one public IP. If you observe, public IP. What is that? Public IP. Clear? Okay, so this is what public. While I am deploying the VM, by initially these parameters are built in. This is what public. Public in the sense anyone can access from the world. If I share the username and password, IP here register. Okay, yeah. Next, private in the sense you should be part of organization. For example, you are working in TCS, so you should go to the TCS and the TCS provided laptop access with your credentials. Then what does that mean? You are entering into the client network. Okay, once you enter into the client network, you will be able to access all these services. So what does that mean? Within the network, you will be able to access the services with iSecure. The services which you deployed within the network, they can communicate each other directly. Okay, you know, right? For example, this is your uh, corporate network. This is the TCS.com. I am accessing the application. When I access the application here, lot of things you have to write it down. I mean firewall settings. Firewall in the sense public, NSG rules in the sense private. Okay, so when I access the application, my request should go to firewall settings. Here they will open port number 80. Through port number 80, the request will be coming to inside of the network process here. Response will be back to the client. Only 80 port number will be open. If you open other than 80 port number, hackers are ready to enter into our networking through that port numbers. So networking topic is very sensitive. And okay, so you will not be getting any chance to design the network in real time, to be frank. Why? Because there would be a separate team to configure the networking. Why? Because it is very sensitive topic. Okay, yeah. Next, so in next session, how to configure the networking and how can you design the IP address. Okay, and how to create our own subnet and host the applications. Okay, yeah. So these all we will discuss it in next session. Uh, that is about what networking. So right, nowadays we are having two types of IPs. What are the two types of IPs, guys? IPv4, IPv4 32-bit IP address, 32-bit IP address. Okay, now IPv6. Okay, this is 128-bit IP. Okay, yeah. So 120, yeah, IP address of IPv4 is, I can say, 10.10.10.10. Okay, so IPv6 IP address some encrypted dot 10 colon dot 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 dot. Okay, like this you can see. Okay, to know more about it, just go to Google. What is my IP? IPv4. This is what? IPv6. Nowadays, we people are using ACT 500 cable. That is 5G. Okay, 5G. It has IPv6. Okay, yeah. Now verify. It will display both the IPs now. So this is the IPv6. This is my IP. IPv4. Okay, so usage of IP6 not yet started. So outside 5G network has this IPv6. Okay, yeah, right. So how to configure our own network, how to use it, that we'll see in next session. What is the IP? How we are getting? How can you assign our own IP address for VMs? Okay, that all we will see in real time. Okay. So it will take 2 sessions. Day after tomorrow we'll finish it about. Okay, then we'll start about DevOps. Okay. Yeah. Thank you everyone. Tomorrow we'll connect back. Bye. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.